We set about, in this very room, about 20 months ago, to fundamentally transform a broken, unjust, unfair, unsafe money bail system in California. And we launched a plan for reform, and today we stand here once again. So it's fitting that we're here in this room. And I believe we're now on the verge of realizing that transformational change, that paradigmatic shift. With the amendments that were taken, we're making SB 10 even stronger than it was before. Stronger because it will end money bail in California. Period. Hard stop. End of story. It will protect the poor in the process, and it will protect the public in the process. It will replace a flawed, inequitable, unsafe, money-based system with a fairer, safer system that assesses an individual based on the size of his or her risk, not on the size of his or her wallet.
I grew up poor here in California, and I can tell you that being poor, people in your community, people in institutions, whether they mean to or not, they let you know that you are different. You are treated differently. You have less than. You're worth less than. But our laws and our criminal justice system should not. Today they do. And with the passage of SB 10, we'll be telling everyone in California that we don't think that they're less than anybody else because they have less money.
That's the issue. We have baked in our law a system that punishes people, that takes away their liberty, that treats them differently because they have less money in their pocket. The Chief Justice in her pretrial detention reform group talked about the underlying notion, which informs, I think, this whole coalition of legislators and advocates who've been part of this long fight, to make a system that is both just and fair.
I have an example here. One of our members, Melissa, is here today. She is a mother, she is a wife, and someone who has actually experienced, unfortunately, the wrath of our criminal justice system. Her son's father was unfortunately incarcerated for something that was minute and a misdemeanor. Unfortunately enough, it was in Santa Clara County, a county that already has pretrial risk assessment, a county that allowed the father of her son to be released with support services like mental health, things that can allow him to be a father to his child, allow her not to have to contemplate the potential risk of losing all of her life savings or maybe her house, but allow her to bring her family back together, provide the services necessary, and make sure they're taking their best foot forward to being the law-abiding citizens that I know a lot of these folks are able to do.
We've clarified and strengthened SB 10 to make sure that nonviolent, low-risk defendants are not unnecessarily locked in jail, and those who are truly a safety risk to others or a clear flight risk are held in custody if they cannot be safely released with conditions. SB 10 is real reform. SB 10 will end our broken money bail system in California, and SB 10 will make California fairer, safer, and better.